about you recently?
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance.
Been on the road a while.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned?
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more...
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men, all of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday.
Wild Hunt killed them.
A cavalcade of wraiths dashing across the night sky. These omens of war, the peasantry babble.
Frankly, I don't really...
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching...
Nice meeting you too.
Done. Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman... Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit. And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will lacking fluidity and grace. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Grimi eb art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Bow! Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer eb the orde.
Velian namen, wat gern favort. I thought you bowed before Nomad.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days.
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left.
Do you believe I'd drag you here in the middle of a war?
I think anyone can be wrong.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact.
How many men in your army? 20,000? So why me?
You know why. Because
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless, if for no other reason than because I shall pay you more than you cut.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother. Good morning. And it's past noon.
Greetings. Calm yourself.
What?
Stop
Do you know
staring,
you're
or I
talking
shall
to,
call the
soldier?
guards.
I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elanda. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant.
Raadsleden echt de stoel is sauer aan neem.
Es ist die Finster nein macht. Nein kaputt.
So wat
If een kersje is Deithwin en one can at Morvood.
Esse kleiti, hin we breine gat, en selfie den garfe, esse plenten eknod marke, en selfie den sikjarke, Kasper ken dwellende to meva.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Glen esse
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the church of the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait your...
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you... Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Uh-huh. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance.
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a...
I missed those awkward compliments. But let's focus on Ciri.
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri. Using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew...
Well, guess you...
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. You must find her, Geralt. Before...
The Wild Hunt.
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their... I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about...
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's aide...
That's it? No passwords? See...
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you come?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great...
Yen, I'd lost my
Really? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at...
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horse.
Have it your way? Oh, and... you
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him. And Geralt. I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going?
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the... Only a weakened Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after... And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies...
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses. Unprecedented. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human...
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well.
Any news from Novigrad?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima. Which is why the mood in the city is...
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance. And scapegoats. The Church of the... Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves... I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but...
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all...
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassal.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun...
Oh!
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes. The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Guide us straight to Novigrad.
Kids.
Sweet.